Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and I'm back, baby! And yesterday I missed 5 Thrift Store Friday. Sorry about that, guys. I had a long day yesterday. I'm actually in the market shopping for a new vehicle, and it was a long day at the dealership. So I really didn't feel like editing the video and uploading it. I just wanted to take a breather. So anyway, I've got 5 Thrift Store Friday today on Saturday. So how about them apples? So in today's video, man, I got something kind of fun, a little different. Obviously went shopping for, hunting for vintage toys in thrift stores, as I usually do. If you're new to the channel, that's what I do. I hunt for vintage toys in thrift stores. So if you like vintage toys and you like thrift stores, chances are, I think, you'll like my channel. So I invite you to hit that subscribe button. But went on the hunt for some vintage toys. I found some stuff, but the big I guess score of the day, and I don't even really would call it a score. It was just very interesting. But I found at one of the Goodwills, I found a notepad, like a Batman notepad. And when I opened it up, it had a bunch of writing in it. And it looks like it's a story that maybe some kid wrote. It's got like 8 chapters. So we're gonna check that out, but I'm gonna read to you what was actually in that notepad. It's interesting. So anyway, I got a fun and exciting episode for you today. So if you're ready to get started, hit that like button and then let's roll out.
My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Back at Texas Thrift, Big Texas Thrift. Alright, it's a Dora the Explorer, like Diego Jeep or something. We got a robot. What else we got? Oh, we got a couple of these guys, actually. We got twins, baby. We got twins. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Look at this guy. Is he complete or missing pieces? What we have here is a big slurp. All right, we'll check these bags. Maybe we'll find some remnants of those vintage toys I found here last couple of times I was here. There's a Kingdom Builders. It's looking pretty weak. I don't think we're gonna find anything here today.
And Big Texas Thrift hasn't really had anything significant on their shelves in a while. I think the last like cool thing I scored out of there was a My Little Pony set. So I found a carrying case at from 1982 or 83 or something like that, and it had a bunch of My Little Ponies in it, vintage ponies. But other than that, it's been kind of dry there at Texas Thrift. So let's head next door to the Goodwill and see what kind of goodies they got. It's raining, it's pouring. All the toy hunters and thrifters are home snoring while your boy Burp is at the Goodwill, baby. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? Hopefully, you got some vintage toys for your boy.
All right, let's see. Oh, we got our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We've got a Batman. Some sort of play set. But other than that, nothing. How about Plushville? We got any vintage plush? I would think that will be a big fat no. Well, check out these signs. Underground cable for digging, trenching, or pushing pipe in this thing, call operator. And there's this Budweiser sign. These things are heavy too, man. They're like good quality ones. This one's from 1986. Smokers will be pummeled with punishing blows all over their bodies. Andy Rooney Inc. Huh. So I just looked all these signs up, and there are people like trying to sell these things for like a lot of money, but none of them have sold in the last 90 days. They're all made by Andy Rooney Inc. So even this Budweiser sign, which is like, you know, I guess it's like porcelain. But this one is actually still sealed. But none of these signs have actually sold. So this is actually a cool sign. I should get it and try to straighten that out, but I'll just leave it there. Oh, what a surprise. The $166 Xbox is still here. They're never gonna sell it at that price.
When it comes to signage, I'm guessing that vintage is best because, like I said, none of those signs had really sold in the last 90 days on eBay, so not worth flipping. Pretty sure they were reproductions. Had they been vintage, probably a different story, because I've heard, I watch American Pickers, and they're always picking up signage, but they always pick up the vintage stuff, and I think that can go for pretty big money. All right, let's head on over to Old Thrifty Pants, Old Thrift Giant, and see if we can find any vintage toys on their shelves.
Oh, it looks like another toy hunter over there. All right, well, let's see if we can find anything. What's this? It's like some sort of mailbox. Big old Fortnite gun. Yeah, guys, I'm not seeing nothing. Busted. Oh, check out this canteen. It's got the belt. Oh yeah, it's got the belt with it too. It's nice. How much do you want for that? $6.99. Dang. Oh, we got a big box. Let's see if there's anything worth getting in here. There's a Dopey and a Snow White. I don't know who that is. These figures look a little older, but I don't know. Oh, there's like a Predator. Yeah, there's definitely some vintage toys in here, but I don't think there's anything significant. There's another dwarf. TMNT. Kind of look like a Hulk over here. Oh yeah, it is a Hulk. Pretty sure that's a Hulk. Yeah. All right. What's on the bottom? Doesn't look like there's anything there. Yeah, box isn't worth getting, not at 60 bucks.
Well, the canteen was cool, but not at $6.99. I've got one already. But, you can never have enough canteens because someday when the shit hits the fan, you got to be ready. Make sure you got water for your family. So, all right, guys, nothing here. Busted at Thrift Giant. So let's head to another Goodwill and see if maybe we can change our luck.
All right, gang, all right, Goodwill number 2, the second Goodwill of the day. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? We're about to find out. All right, let's see. Oh, we got a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man still in the box. Got this Disney Genie, Aladdin, still in the box. We got a beaver. Look at that. Looks like little dwarfs. Like Snow White dwarfs. It's not. There's little elves, but they look like the dwarfs. Oh, look at this old school pencil box. I like old pencil boxes. I might grab that. It even comes with some Lion King cards. Scar's Devious Plan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that. It's $2.99. Should be like 99 cents, but I think I'll grab it for $2.99. What else I just found? A 22-cent stamp. That's crazy. And then check this out. Mr. and Mrs. P.J. Williams from Hesperia, California. Look at this. Scooby-Doo action pack. What's in the action pack? It looks like a big coloring book. And an activity pad. Mickey's Christmas Carol game. Here's the Space Invaders, Jurassic World, the board game. And we got these Wonder Toys Forest Log sets. So they're kind of like Lincoln Log knockoffs. Naruto. I just bought a video game of that actually like last week. I got it for like $3 at one of the thrift stores, a PS4.
So the only thing I got out of this Goodwill was the vintage pencil case. Man, I love pencil cases from the 1980s. I wish that would have been like a GoBots or a G.I. Joe or a He-Man or something like that, but still cool. And I picked it up to add to my pencil case, my vintage pencil case collection. So, all right, guys, we're going to go hit up yet another Goodwill, the third Goodwill of the day. Yeah, buddy. We are at Goodwill number 3. Goodwill number 3. Be good to me. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? You got some vintage toys? Vintage toys for your boy? What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? Whew, man. I hope they got some goodies in here. Let's check it out.
We got a remote control, backyard flyer, Marble Mania. We saw that here a couple days ago. And the toy section looks wiped out, man. Dang, is that like a Willy Wonka? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. There is this giant Garfield. He's like a carnival plush. Not really interested in that.
Man, we are pretty much having no luck today at all. So, again, it's been pretty dry around here, but you got to keep looking because you just never know when the dry spell is going to end. All right, let's head off to another thrift store.
Okay, let's see. What do we got on the thrift giant shelves? I don't know. I ain't seeing much. Yeah, I ain't seeing anything at all, really. Man, the thrift stores have just been dry today. All right, we got some boxes here. Oh, there's a Dragon Ball figure right there. Oh, these are the boxes we saw the other day. Oh, look, there's I think that's the eagle from Big Jim. I don't think that is from He-Man. That might be from Big Jim. Interesting. What do I want for this box, by the way? $60 for the box. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm just double checking these. I think these are all the boxes from the other day. Yeah, that's just got plushies in it. What else do we got here?
Busted again. Man, surely we gotta find something today, right? I mean, the pencil case is cool, but come on, I need some vintage jazz running through the veins. I think it's time for another Goodwill. All right, gang, last stop of the day, Goodwill number 4. I'm knocking on your door. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? Hopefully we can finish strong, man, because it's been a bust. Thank God for Target. Getting some real Ghostbusters classics. That's the only bright spot today, really. All right, let's see what they got in here.
All right, what do we got? We got a Mosasaurus. bunch of baby toys. There's a Grogu. Looks like he's missing his fins. Yep. I think we're gonna end the day in a bust.
Man, Le Pude skunked again. All right, we gotta keep chugging along. Perseverance is the key. Passion, patience, and perseverance. The 3 P's of vintage thrift store toy hunting, right? Yeah. Toy thrifting. Yeah, there we go. Vintage toy thrifting. The 3 P's of vintage toy thrifting. Patience, passion, and perseverance.
Let's see, what do we got here? Bag full of smalls. There's a Batman. Oh, looky. It's our boy Buzz. Looks like we got a bag with some Hulks in it. There's a Batman. Looks like we got a Bumblebee. We got like an Oreo cookie. Oh yeah, check him out, a little bendy fig. There's a hole here in the bag. All right, let's see if there's anything on the shelves. Oh, it's Princess Peach's castle. I've got this already.
Busted again, but that's okay because we're about to score something cool. Well, I think it's cool just from like an artistic perspective, you know, because in this next Goodwill, I end up finding the notepad that I talked about at the beginning of the video. And it had some interesting story writing. It had an interesting story written in it. So let's check it out and then stay tuned because I'm going to read to you what was actually in the notepad. All right, this is the last stop of the day. The Goodwill, baby. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today? Man, you ain't had nothing for me all day. At least throw me a bone, yo. All right, let's see what they got.
Joe. I just got rid of this because the one I picked up was also incomplete. I thought I might try to complete it, but I didn't, so I got rid of it, and I don't need another one. We got a bag of stuff here. Some sort of, looks like a Voltron or something. Or some sort of Zord, maybe. Seeing nothing in here. All right, so we got this Popeye and Friends Volume 1 DVD. I'll probably pick that up. Check this out. Oh, it's ripped. That sucks, but it's kind of a cool, like a notepad, notebook. If that wasn't ripped like that, I think I'd get it. I guess I could probably always glue that down. It's pretty neat though. I like the cover of it. The artwork's pretty awesome. What's this thing? Ugly Dolls.
Alright, so check this out. I was looking at this. I'm not gonna get it, but I opened this up and it said there are 3 people. And I was like, oh, somebody wrote in it. And then it turned out there's like a chapter 1, a chapter 2. We'll read this here in just a moment. I'll take some screenshots. Chapter 3, chapter 4. But some kid wrote a story. Chapter 5. looks like he might have ended on chapter 8. Yeah, I'm going to go back here in a moment and I'm going to read what he wrote. I think a lot of us would find this kind of interesting, right? All right, gang, the moment you've all been waiting for, the story of 3 people. All right, gang, here we go. So I was going to try printing these off downstairs onto some paper, but my printer's not working and I can't get it connected to Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to read it from Nicole's phone. So the title of this story is There Are 3 People. Chapter 1. Jonas is the main character. The story takes place in a community with rules that everyone has to obey, or they'll be released. Everyone acts the same emotionally, I would say, but Jonas has more complicated. He has more complicated emotions. For example, at dinner, his mommy, daddy, and sister all take easy problems that can be fixed easily, and they talk about. But for Jonas, his parents need to talk to him one-on-one. And I'm having trouble reading it because, as you can see, there's no punctuation and everything just kind of runs together here. So that's chapter 1. Chapter 2, Jonas confessed about him being scared of his 12 ceremony. I guess it's like a 12th birthday or something. The 12 ceremony is when he's going to tell us. The 12 ceremony is when the elders, the leaders of the community, choose what your job will be. And he knows that nothing will be the same. And he will have to grow up because there will be no more free time for games and all work. Chapter 3. Father, the dad, had brought a baby home because it needed extra nurturing. Lily, the little sister, and father were very amused by it. So was Jonas. Meanwhile, Jonas is studying an apple that seems stronger. Studying an apple that seems like stronger or something like that. Or strange. An apple. He's studying an apple that seems strange. Chapter 4, Jonas is about to have his 12th ceremony, so it does not matter where he studies, where he sends his hours. I can't really make out what that says. We'll say where he sends his hours. Oh, he can't make out where he sends his hour, like when he's working, because he's growing up and there's no more free time. He has to work all the time. He's trying to figure out. Does not matter where he sends his hours. So he spends. The word is spends, guys. My bad. Matter where he spends his hours. So he spends his work hours with Ash, even though he doesn't usually get work done with his friends. But he got some work done while working with the elders. Chapter 5. It's the new children's ceremony where they get picked for their names and name, and when an older elder is released, their name is reused. So there is more than one Jonas. The next day is Jonas's 12th ceremony, where he will find out his job the elders choose for him. I think this is, there's 2 more pages, I think. Yeah. It is the 12th ceremony, and it is his class. So it's the 12th ceremony, and it's his class's term. His class's turn. While Jonas is writing for his turn, his other classmates are assigned a job by the chief elder. He is glad that his other classmates are getting the boring jobs like doctor, because that job comes with a lot of study. Sounds like this kid doesn't like school too much. I don't blame him. Because that's where, because that job comes with a lot of study. His friend Ash was called up by the chief, was very jokey when he was on the stage. She was telling stories about his childhood and stuff, and their whole family told them what his job was. His job is an assistant director of recreation. His job is an assistant director of recreation. Sounds like a fun job. Attention, let's see. It says a recreation. Everyone was very proud of, as he sat down, his other friends got caretaker of the old. So his other friend got to be a caretaker of the old, and she was very pleased to. Jonas was getting ready for his turn, and then bam! The chick skipped him. That's hilarious. So the chick skipped him. Oh, not the chick, the chief. The chief skipped him. It looks like chick. The chief skipped him and left him going. Jonas was wondering, why was he in trouble? Everyone was thinking while staring for a few seconds, and everyone continued with the ceremony while Jonas sat paralyzed. Oh my gosh, he's been traumatized. He's been left paralyzed by this skipping of things, I guess. So it says chapter 8. So we went from chapter 5 to chapter 8. So we're missing chapter 6 and chapter 7. After the chief finished everyone, she called Jonas to the stage, and she said that Jonas is to be the next receiver of memory. Jonas didn't really know what that meant. I don't know what that means either. But did not think that was reliable, but didn't think he was reliable for the job. But the chief said that he was chosen and will be trained and left. He'll be trained and left there while everyone honored him, chanting his name. So they must have been chanting, Jonas, Jonas, Jonas. So anyway, that's the story. You know what I love about this is that we actually, like with this, we got to have a glimpse into someone's imagination, you know? I think, that type of creativity needs to be nurtured and fostered in kids today. It's like so many kids today, they're, locked into video games or their iPhone, playing on apps and stuff like that. And they're not really participating in the creativity of the imagination, if you will. To be able to take those thoughts from your head and write them down on a notepad and create a story. I mean, I don't know where that story was going to go. We got 8 chapters, and I think there were a few chapters missing. I like to know what was in the missing chapters. But I just think it's awesome. So when I see something like that, it puts a smile on my face, because I'm like, just like in the Never-Ending Story, it's Bastian ends up being the one who saves Fantasia by continuing to come up with his own stories and using his own imagination. And that's how Fantasia lived on. And that's where it lives today for us as well, even as adults. A lot of us have lost our ability to imagine and create. You know, we might have had it maybe when we were younger, or maybe some of you just never had it at all, but it is something that can be developed, you know? So everybody has a story to tell, you know? And I don't know. I just think it's really awesome. So, hey, if you enjoyed watching today's video as much as I enjoyed making it for you, do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.